So, the Gameskeeper 2. Mentioned before, I believe it's a 6-inch blade, here to here. 5-inch edge, give or take. Overall length is around 11 inches. This particular one is in ochre spalted maple. It looks pretty cool. I wouldn't get another one in spalted maple for, at least not for a hard use knife. It's spalted basically means rotten, and it's stabilized with epoxy resin, various other resins, and it can fall apart. If that stabilizing isn't exactly right, and even if it is. So for an EDC blade, no problem. For a hard use knife, you're taking your chances. Now this one, of course, being Bark River knife, if something does happen to the handle scale, I can just send it back in and they'll fix it. Well, they'll replace the scale. So, comparison to a Bravo 1. You can see the difference in the handle length. Bravo 1 is a little bit longer handle, obviously shorter blade. Bravo 1 is thicker, and this is a personal preference thing. A lot of people really like the Bravo 1 handle. I find that the thinness here, it feels really good in the hand. It just sort of fits perfectly when you're using it. And of course, it has the choil, so you can choke up if you want. Although I would recommend, I haven't done it on this one, but I would recommend taking a Dremel and just easing off the radius on this a bit. Right here you can see it interferes with gloves. You can feel it. It doesn't quite cut in your finger, but you think it might, so I just ease that off a bit. So, it's an excellent knife, skeletonized tang. It's very light. This knife weighs, I believe I weighed it at 7.1 ounces for an 11-inch knife. Excellent. I really, really like this knife. I think it's a fantastic design. The only real weakness is this. This is this guard. You can see it doesn't extend through. It just sort of clips on, it's pressed into place, and then epoxied. And I've actually had that come off on me. I think there was a run where the epoxy was not hardened properly, so I epoxied it back on myself, and hasn't been any problem since. But that is an area of weakness. So, fantastic knife.